Hey there, how you doing? This one is going to be for my Cancers. I got a mess here, sorry. All right, let's see. This one is the weekly reading for Cancer. This one, if you want a date on it, would be October 27th through the 30th. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through the weekend. Okay, this one's going to be for Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, Cancer. What you got going on? Let's see. We're going to open this one with the Six of Cups. All right. Followed by the Five of Cups. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay, so this is your recent past or your backstory going into this reading. It looks as though it is speaking of something that you had a ton of history with. Whatever this is, it feels like a relationship that you had a ton of history with. You now have a sense of loss and regret towards, I guess you could say. The challenge here is some sort of a higher level of commitment is what was apparently taking place here. So for some of you, this was a marriage. For others, it was just a higher level of commitment in a relationship, and something has transpired now to leave you in a sense of loss and regret, it looks like. So this is something we can't change. This is something that's already happened, but this is where we're building from for this reading, okay? Okay, so, all right, so where are we at currently then? Currently we have the Ace of Wands, okay? The Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is telling me that there is definitely no shortage of passion, for one thing. Within this feels like a relationship for certain. There's no shortage of passion. There's also no shortage right now of anger, okay? Whatever happened here seems like it had truly devastating effects. They do speak of the higher level of commitment as being something from the past now, because we're talking about your recent past here. Makes me feel as though there is a separation. Even if it's not physical, emotionally, it feels like there's a real separation here. And it's over whatever took place that the loss and regret is attached to. So the Ace of Wands does mean that there's passion here, but it also means on the flip side of that, that there's a large amount of anger here at play, okay? The Eight of Swords would speak of, I believe this is you, okay, because this is the card that's going to be in the center of the read, and I saw it, you are all up in your head. You can't seem to break free of whatever the pain was, whatever pain was incurred here. You can't seem to shake it off or break free from it. It's got you trapped in your head, and you just keep running laps up there, right? Yeah. Okay, the challenge in the current is the fact that there is a total lack of balance. Yeah, there's just no way to get your footing at this point, it doesn't seem like. And it's because it's just, it's because there hasn't been a chance. I don't know if there hasn't been a chance for the healing to take place, or if there's not a way to heal this. You know what I'm saying? Everything can be healed to some extent, but I don't know that there's a chance to heal this in direct relation to this relationship moving forward, is what I see. All right, what do we have in the near future? I've got the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Magician. Okay, so what I see with the Two of Swords to the Seven of Swords is that there's a lot of confusion surrounding whatever's taken place here. So I don't think anybody has really come forward with honesty yet on either person's part, okay? I feel like, I'm not trying to play the blame game, okay, but nobody's managed to come forward and really be honest about whatever took place here, and the other person has not managed to come forward and be honest about their emotions or what they feel towards all this. So I feel like everybody's just got this big elephant in the room, and we're all just trying to ignore it, right? But it's not working, okay? So the Two of Swords is all about the fact that there's a ton of confusion and indecision around this situation. The Seven of Swords speaks to the fact that I feel that the trust or honesty within this particular relationship has been completely decimated. I don't see. Nobody here has any faith or trust in the other anymore, or in the relationship as a whole. I do believe that, you know, that both people are manifesting a way to be able to heal and get past this. But without better communication, I don't know that I think that it's plausible. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, the Ten of Wands is here because this is a heavy burden, for sure. It's a heavy burden for both people. I mean, both people have their own issues with this, with whatever's happened here, okay? With the Knight of Swords, there is definitely, I think that there is definitely a need for clarity in this situation. And with the Ten of Cups, believe it or not, the way I'm looking at this right now, I feel like the clarity with the Knight of Swords is riding away from the Ten of Cups. I do believe that there is definitely a situation here where if the truth was to come forward, that would probably be enough to end this for good. That's why nobody's talking and everybody's trying to just pretend it's not a problem. But there's more to the truth than what is out here right now. Okay, what else you got? The Five of Wands, the World card, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Five of Wands is here because there is a sense of competition and a lot of conflict involved in this dynamic, okay? With the World card, this is the cycle ending. I mean, it is a cycle that is coming to a close. And on the other side of that, I have the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about standing in your independence. I really doubt this is the reading that you wanted right now, but it is the reading that they're giving me. It looks as though, at least for now, I feel like this cycle is closing out, and so that you will step into your independence. You know, for some of you, that's something that you definitely lost in this dynamic. You lost yourself is what you did. And now it's time for you to regain your independence, to reclaim your power. Now, from there doesn't mean that someday you two can't come back together, you know, from a much more healed perspective. But right now, there's way too much healing that needs to take place, in my opinion, to move forward with this. But that's just my opinion, okay? But there has to be a lot better communication here, without a doubt. The communication here is, what it is it's unfair. It's deceptive and unfair. So what else do we have here? I have the High Priestess. See, that's all about secrets. The Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. There could easily be a third party involved in this, or there was at one time. There might not be now. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is an opportunity coming towards you to try to get your mind off of this for a minute and give your mind a break so that you can try to come to the other side, I guess. There were definitely some major mistakes made here, and I understand that people involved may want to apologize and take accountability and move forward. Sometimes, though, things can cut so deep that you really can't heal from it in a way that you can move something back together. I don't know. That's the feeling I get on this. I hate to be so full of dread and gloom, but that is what I'm feeling here. And it's not really dread and gloom, because there is happiness for you on the other side of this, but it's just getting to the other side of this that is the issue, right? Okay, that's what I see for right now. I hope this somehow helps. There you go. Thank you.